Okay, fucking third time's the charm, or third time's the charm, whatever it is. If this works this time, this is meant for you. So, I don't want to be fake. I want to be as real as I can possibly be. Um, and that's in every way, in every point of my life. I want to be genuine. I want to be unique. Um, so let's just tell you a little bit about myself. Um, I'm a drug addict. I am. Like, I don't even get why I have to tell you guys that. That's not who I am. That's what society has labeled me. So let's just tell you who I want, or who I think I am. I feel like I'm let's just say an ascended master. And I know it means to some people something different than what I perceive it to be. An ascended master is somebody that has lived here many, many, many times and has achieved a level of spirituality to the extent that it's all they can be is spiritual. That's the only thing I have. Like, that's the only thing I'm good at in this life. Like, I rap, but that is second place to this. Like, I'm here to teach people how to be nice, to teach kindness. Because if everybody was kind, just imagine the world that we would have. I'm not talking about teaching people how to love. That comes with kindness. But kindness in and of itself is it's the greatest thing. Like Bob Marley said, herb is the healing of the nations. Like, I have nothing against Bob Marley, but like he was a great man, but he was drugged up. Like he smoked a lot of weed, and I was there. I used to, and I used to hate the fact that I can't smoke it anymore. But now I'm just like, it's what God or the universe has put in place for me. I used to smoke weed every day, all day. I abused it. There's a difference between using and abusing drugs, but that's only just a slim difference. You know, but spirituality, let's go back to that. Like, I feel like I could be good at, maybe reading tarot cards or some other type of card. Um, because I want to share my everything that I am. I want to share it with people because it's very different. I'm a very different person. I am everything. And I do not mean that you are any less. You are everything too, but you don't know it. Like, we are everything. This is just one huge field of energy, and we are that whole field. The only difference between you and me and God is nothing. Like, I used to think it had to be something crazy, like God was literally living through within every atom and perceiving itself as an atom inside and beside other atoms and the subatomic particles, those having consciousness, and that was God, and like all this shit was God, and it's all true. But he wouldn't, or she, they wouldn't. Like, if you think you're overwhelmed by your one life, your one point of perception, then that's where the sickness comes in. Because, like, if you think about it like that, like, you're one in the universe. You're one with the universe. You're one in the universe. Like, doesn't that hit you in a certain way? Like, you're one with the universe. You guys coincide. You and the universe coincide. You and the universe are one consciousness. I wish I could just explain it for you, but I can't. Like, we're all one, and like that's the biggest secret. There's something in this universe that we are one with that wants to see itself as separate because it learns through that. But if it learns that as a separate entity within the whole of existence, that it truly, like, there's no greater knowledge than this, that we are one. Like, our consciousness is one. I used to think God had to, like, look through all these separate lenses, but God just looks through one perception because we're one. Like, I'm sorry to just repeat myself over and over again, but this is just blowing my mind right now. I think you should get one of these. I think you should get your own Ankh, and because spiritually, I am just ecstatic. This is beautiful. Like, I want to learn how to explain it to you guys. But let me just go off topic. What are you doing today that's something beautiful? Like, what do you feel you're here to do? Like, for me, honestly, just, I want to look good and feel good and be good. Like, I did drugs, let's just say 10 years ago, and it was great. But today I feel better than that. I feel better than I did when I was on drugs. That's insane. That's insane because I feel so good right now. And I quit drinking coffee 4 days ago. And I kicked the drugs. And I feel better than that right now. And I just want to be as naturally myself as I possibly can be from now, here on out. And I don't care what that means. If you're you, just be you. That's all you have to do. If you're a liar, lie. If you're a thief, just steal. But learn from those mistakes, because that's a mistake. Learn from them. Get up out of those patterns and be your true self. I think each of us has a true self that is purely good. Like those people that kill people and all this shit and don't care and say they have no conscience, maybe they don't. But somewhere deep inside of them does. It exists. There's something good, and it's because we're all one that this thing exists, and that's how I know it. And we are all one. We have one spirit. And it's a beautiful one. Has no name. It's ineffable. It's beautiful. It's true. It's just. Like who we are on the inside. Like I wish I could just explain it. I seen this one thing with KRS-One he was talking about. He had the logo for a drink. And he said, read this, but don't open your mouth. Don't say it with your mouth, just say it inside. That's who you are. You're the one that can talk, think of smells, all this shit. You can do it in yourself. And it's as natural as day. This physical outer experience is nothing but an inner experience. Like, I really want to say it. But there's no words to explain it besides you are one with everything. Like, it's just crazy to me. Every time I say it, it blows my mind. You are one with everything. You exist not just beside this and that. You do. You're one beside everything. But you're also everything beside you. Like, we're all just one consciousness. It's just fucking crazy. It's just insane. Like, and that's why you feel the way you do. If you weren't connected to a star 300 trillion light years away, you'd be boring. When you're connected to the sun and all of our planets, like, that's the only way cosmology, that's the only way, what's that thing called? Like, where you're like a Scorpio or a Cancer. The fuck's it called? I don't really look in it. My buddy looks in it big time. There's 12 of them. 12 signs. Fuck, what's it called? Fuck. Horoscope. No. Fuck. Okay, well, anything. You know exactly what I'm talking about. The 12 signs of the... Whatever it is. It's just the 12 signs of the... I don't even know. But those things. Looking to the stars because you're connected to the stars and those cycles. Astrology. Yeah, astrology. So you're one with everything. That's why that works. That's why it works. That's why when you see a tarot reading on the internet, it works. Because you're one with everyone. We're all going through the exact same thing up here. But we just explain it differently, receive it differently, because we're at different points within our one consciousness. So it's not no crazy being that like, God isn't no crazy being that he go crazy, right? Just like me. But the fact that we do it, each of us does it, is experiencing everything that ever was and is, all current at this very moment. That's why you're overwhelmed sometimes. That's why you're calm. That's why you're you. And it's our point within ourselves that causes us to be just the way we are. Like, you feel it. This is the great awakening that's happening. This is why there's people that say they're woke. If you're not a little crazy, you're not woke yet. But then you are, and I'm sorry that I even said that you weren't. You're woke. We're all woke, and that's just how you explain it, and that's how I explain it. We're different, yet we're one, and that's just the most beautiful piece of wisdom that I can give you. Like, I don't even know how long this video is, but get one of these if you want. Like, if you're my peoples, you're my friends, brothers, sisters, whatever. Buy yourself an ankh. Carry it around with you. They're gonna be afraid when the people see you being spiritual. You know, they might run away from you because you're just crazy. But I don't care. Come to me. We'll be friends. I want to start a big kingdom. I don't even think I'm gonna touch drugs ever again after this experience here, and you seen it here, where I started from to the vibration I'm at this very moment, and I'm grounded. You know, I'm peaceful. I'm just insanely intrigued by the fact that I didn't drink any coffee today, yet I felt this surge of energy come through my body, and just it's beautiful. This was a beautiful experience between the both of us. You know, let's just talk about some cool stuff. Get yourself an elk. You know, my ring. It's it's Egyptian as well. I'm obsessed with Egyptology and just Egypt in general. The black land called Kemet. It's African, you know? So people of my color were there. People all around the world came to Egypt. And I believe there was a library called Alexandria, and they burnt it down. So we lost a lot of books. But basically, if you could just keep this, like, spiritually, this is the key to life. True life. Like, since I got this little ankh, my life has changed. Like, remarkably. I feel so up there, like high. I feel high. I haven't even done no drugs. I didn't even drink coffee. I drink a tea but with no caffeine. Um, yeah. And I've been pescatarian, but I'm moving on to fully vegetarian soon. I love seafood and fish. I gave up chicken, I gave up pork, I gave up beef. But seafood is just so good. I don't even care for fish necessarily, but squid, octopus. It's so nasty why we have to eat all these animals when they're just as awake and conscious as us. That's why I feel good about not eating the other animals, but the next ones that have to go are fish and seafood. But it's so hard to like vegetables. I don't like vegetables. Never did, never will. Fruit's different. And shakes. I like shakes. Um, and juice. I guess I could get into that really soon. I think like I'm on this path. Like I was talking about being an ascended master. I guarantee I am. Like just after this experience with us, you know, like I feel at my peak spiritually. I'm 25 years old, and I'm at like a peak in my spirituality. I don't think I'm done yet. I hope not. But if I died here and now, just show this to everyone because you need to get yourself an ankh and you need to be yourself. You need to be what God made you to be. There is a God above me. Even me, and I'm fucking high up there. Like, at one point, I was God. But that's each of us. We're each God until we come here as God. And